Hi, how you doing? Justin here again. Another special request lesson. This time we're going to look at a jazz blues with a walking bass. You almost certainly want to download the PDF file for this one because it's going to be quite complicated if you don't have that to hand. So you might want to go and download that right now from www.JustinGuitar.com. So get that downloaded, get that in front of you, and then we'll start going through, or you should start going through, so maybe hit that pause button just now. Okay, so we're going to do this jazz blues in B flat. There's fingering written on the page. I'll just, first of all, just play it once the way through so you can see what's going on, and then I'll go through and explain the little bits to you. So this is what it sounds like. Now, when you're playing this kind of walking bass blues, it's really kind of improvising based. So what I've got here is kind of an example. I have to really concentrate doing this actually to play it the same as the piece of paper because I just want to make it all up as I go along. The idea would be to look at the techniques and to try and look at each different lick, the way each chord joins to the next one, and then start to play about with it yourself. One of the most important things that we're talking, or that we do in this, is called chromatic leading tones, which means it's one semitone above or below the root note, and that chromatic leading tone appears on beat 4 of the previous bar. So for instance, going from B flat here, we've got here the chromatic leading tone of D going to the E flat, but we could use the E, a semitone above, and go. You can use chromatic leading tones work in both directions. So that's one way that you should start experimenting with this yourself straight away. I think we'll go for a quick close-up of the hand, and I'll play through it again just so you can get a good view of the fingering of the left hand. The right hand, all of the way through, thumb is playing the bass every time, and the fingers 1 and 2, sometimes 1, 2 and 3 are plucking the chord. The most important thing to remember when doing this sort of stuff is keeping the bass consistent. You can fluff a chord or not hit a chord properly and you won't really notice, but if you kind of lose time with the bass, it'll sound a bit weird. So that's the two things to remember. So let's go for a quick close-up of the left hand, and so you can check what's going on. But like I said, the fingering's written on the page, so you want to check that out too. Okay, Jello, left hand. Okay, so checking out the fingering for the first B flat 7. We're just, remember, even though that's a proper B flat 7, because we're choosing what notes we play, we only have to put this much down. So you'd have this, bass, chord, bass, bass, stretch back. Then we've got E flat 7 like this, first finger, little fingers reaching up. Then we've got here. Now this is the same chord as that first one we played, just with different fingers. Walking the bass back and back forward, back to the same chord with that original fingering. Here we go, E flat 7. There's a nice movement just there, and now with the chromatic, walk up to the B flat chord, moving it chromatically down to the C minor 7. Special attention to this little pattern we've got here with this fingering. It's a really nice way. You can see that the third finger moves up, the rest of the fingers stay the same. It's really good if you're ever going to play rhythm changes. You've got all of this. You can use that one little shape quite a lot. So hopefully you can see the fingering nice and clear there. Okay, so I hope that was nice and clear, that you've got the fingering sorted out for that jazz blues walking bass. Like I said, the main thing that you want to try and get is the patterns, and it's definitely a good idea to try and improvise and learn to do that as soon as you can. On the website there's also a second jazz blues walking bass, which is the same chords but with a slightly different pattern. So if you wanted to check out walking bass 1, which is the one we've just done, check out the number 2 for yourself, and then see if you can combine them and start to improvise within them a little bit. That'll definitely be the way to go. Walking bass is a great skill to get down. If you're really into this jazz thing, leave some comments and request some more, because I'm still a bit not sure what to put up on YouTube, because I could do all sorts of stuff and I'm not sure what all you guys want to see. So let me know and I'll chuck it up there. Okay, have a nice one, wish you all the best and a happy new year. See you soon, bye.